Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. The theme of today's video is something's going on with the van and I don't know what it is, so let's try and go and fix it. And what's actually happening is that it's something that's potentially dangerous. So that's why we are on a rainy, gloomy day. On a little part of the day that there's not that much rain, we're going to try and fix this issue. What is happening is when I turn the heater on, after a little while, I think I start to smell something inside the van. And my sense of smell is really bad, so I haven't really been able to pinpoint what it is. Today I took some nasal spray to keep to try and get some more sense of smell so I can test some things out. And we have to go figure out what it is. What I'm potentially thinking it is the diesel heater exhaust smoke coming inside or something to do with that. So what I've already done up to this point is I've taken the diesel heater, I've opened it up. I have an Autotherm 2D or something diesel heater. I've opened it up. I've tried to see what's in there. There was lots of dust in there because I didn't really clean around that area. I didn't really know. I thought that the fresh air came from outside, but that's not true. It gets the air from inside of the van. So I cleaned that. I have some footage of it. It's not really good because I wasn't filming it for you guys. I was just trying to get my camera in a corner because I couldn't see in there. It was super dirty, and I cleaned that out yesterday thinking like, oh, this was potentially the issue. It's not. It didn't help. Also, what I thought is that I needed to keep the bench open. My diesel heater is under the passenger side bench. I thought maybe it wasn't getting enough air or something, not airflow, so I opened up the bench. It did seem to work a little bit, but then I started having like, what it is that I smell something's off. There's a weird smell. I don't really know what it is. It seems like smoke-ish. There's no smoke in the van. The thing is, I don't have a, what is that called? Comonoxide? Carbon monoxide? Is that the word? What's that? I have a smoke detector, so then it will be a carbon monoxide detector. I don't have that. So I can't see if that's the issue. I should probably get one. I just don't have it at this moment. I haven't had it. And yeah, so what happens is that I work in the van on the computer a lot, and then the van gets warmer, and then from a certain temperature or something, it's worse when I turn the diesel heater low. It's better if I keep it on high speed. Somehow I get a little bit of like, it's not like a burning throat, it's just I know that the air is different than I'm used to. And it has to do with the van, because with the diesel heater, because I thought maybe something electricity was like maybe smoking or whatever. So I checked all the wires, if anything was warm, if anything's weird, if anything looks strange. It all looks good, or it looks normal to me. So it has to have to do with the diesel heater. Now the thing is, it's still winter and it's getting colder again, so I need to have the heater to work. So what I'm thinking today that we're going to do is, my sliding door is a little bit off, just ever so slightly. I'm also having a little bit of water coming in at the top. I don't really know. That's been an issue for a long time, and it's on and off. What could potentially be is that the door isn't closing properly, and that there's this tiny gap somewhere where smoke is coming in. Now, my diesel heater exhaust is exactly under the sliding door. I didn't install it. That's not my design idea. When we installed it, I had no idea what I had to look out for. So if you're ever installing a diesel heater, please don't install the exhaust right under your sliding door. But it's there. I can't really move it. I've been under the van. I've been checking on everything. If everything is attached, that all seems fine. So we're going to try and adjust the sliding door. Now what scares me about this is that it's winter time, it's raining. If I mess this up and it won't close at all, or it's gonna fall off. I don't think it's gonna fall off, but if I break something, I'm screwed. But I'm screwed either way. So, yeah, I don't know what the solution is going to be. I hope we're going to figure it out today, and otherwise we'll get back to it in another video. Let's go try and figure it out. I found a video on YouTube where they showed me what to do. So my first step now is to try and figure out if I have all the torques and the things to get all the bolts and the screws loose. So first I'm going to get my what is that, toolkit, and see if we need to try and find anything in the shed so that we can try and adjust it. It could be super easy. Every dude that I'm seeing doing this is happening very quickly and easy. But I'm kind of thinking it's a little bit mathematical with the angles, and I'm not so good with that. I'm also left-handed, so I also struggle with lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Anyway, let's go see if we can fix this thing, because yeah, it's not safe to be inhaling exhaust smoke inside the van. Let's go. So let's see, I need something to open these, to take that off. I don't think I have those. Maybe I do. No, I think this is my biggest one. Needs to be one bigger than this. I feel like it needs to be bigger than this one. Might work though, but I don't want to destroy it. So as I'm trying to find all the parts that I need to unscrew these bolts, I can show you what the issues are. I think they are minor, but the door isn't really aligned. Sometimes it opens a little bit harder. And I'm very happy that these doors have so many lines. You can actually see where the issue is. And as you can see in the top, it's very narrow, and then as the further you go down, the more wider the gap gets. So something isn't right about this. And I'm really excited to see if we can fix it. Now, all of my doors and a lot of the van has some rust issues, and also the doors. So if you see some rust in places, I'm working on it and I'm trying to keep it contained. But as you can see, it's not really aligning, it's not really closing properly, and there's just really big gaps. And this might be the issue for the smell that I'm smelling in the van. Also in the bottom, it's very narrow, and the more to the left, the narrower it gets. And because I'm also getting some water inside at the top of the door, I'm thinking that if I can balance it more out, maybe the rubbers are closing better with the van door, and then every problem can be solved with this. Now, my sweet Sophie is from 2010, so she's almost 16 years old. And a lot of these bolts don't want to come out. Now, with a little help from my friend W40, luckily these did come out. But the video that I watched, he took this part off, but I'm seeing something moving inside the door thing. And here is where I'm deciding that I'm not going to take the bottom bolt off, because if that white thing inside of the door that's moving falls inside of that part, I won't be able to reach. And I won't be able to put this back in there. So because that white part inside is moving, I'm deciding to not take this off, which is my first hurdle of the day, because the video that I was looking at told me to take these off and then adjust everything. But now I need to have these on there. So yeah, I'm already I'm already not happy. So according to the video that I watched, I needed to take all of these off. Now, because I'm too afraid that the part that's on the inside that holds this in is going to fall down and I will never be able to reach it again, I decided to just loosen it and leave it in there. Another hurdle is that I only had the T40 Torx bit, and I needed to have the T45, and I didn't have that, and I didn't know anybody that had it. So I'm trying to make it work. So even though there's these little hurdles, so far so good. I'm getting these bolts loosened and I can move this thing around, which is also going to be very helpful because these are the things that hold the door in place, I think. And they need to be loosened to adjust everything. Now I actually needed a socket wrench in combination with the T45 bit. And I didn't have that, and I couldn't find anything on the farm either. So I'm just trying to loosen it carefully with my drill. I've sprayed lots of W40, but it's just not budging. These bolts are not coming off, and these are the bolts that I need to loosen to be able to lift the door a little bit. I need to loosen these, and they're not budging. So what I'm struggling with at the moment is that there's like, how many? 3, 7... There's like 11 bolts or something that I need to undo to even be able to move anything around. They are not budging. They're not moving at all. I have the drill thing, trying to do it that way to loosen it. It did work on the other parts that I already loosened. So the parts that I have to do in the end, I got those loose. And I also moved it a little bit, but that's not working. I need to lift, the door needs to like lift. The entire thing needs to go up. And I have no idea how to get these bolts off, how to get them loose. I did spray W40 like 10 times already. Tried just keeping the drill going like, and try and get it loose. I have no idea. I cannot move the door if these bolts won't budge. Okay, I'm gonna just think about it for a second. So a thing I have not tried is, it said you can try to just try to get it a little bit tighter, because what you need to do is have it move. So if it goes tighter or looser, of course I don't want to break the bolt, but it's the only thing I haven't tried. Yeah, and it said heating and stuff. I'm not gonna do that. And maybe whack it with a hammer. I could try that too, but I don't want to destroy anything. I just want to adjust the freaking door. It's starting to rain. Yes! Hey, that actually worked. Jesus. Oh my god. So... oh my god, I'm very confused by that. Oh my god. So, what happened was, I did it like a split second forward, and then I drilled it backwards. That actually worked. Let's try the other ones. The thing is, I can't really reach them. I have to go like a little bit at an angle, but it is not drilling the bolts broken. So let's see if that works. So just a split second forward, and then backward. That's not budging. Oh, maybe we just got lucky on one. Okay, let's try again. Let's try the last one. Okay, forward, backwards. Okay, so one of them is now loose. The other two are still super tight. But even though it's small progress, it's progress. I'm gonna get a hammer so that I can whack them. Okay, let me get a hammer. I'm back and I have a hammer. I'm actually left-handed. Wait. Can't really swing. Okay. Oh. There's a chance though that I'm actually destroying the bolts. Wait, am I breaking it? Oh yeah, I have to stop this practice. I'm actually destroying the bolts. Okay. So I thought it was okay, but because it's moving back and forth, it's going like that. And it's just one size too small. It's breaking the bolt, so it's only creating more issues. I also have this smaller. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? This image is just something totally different. La 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 la. Okay, so this is the biggest one I have. Do I have more of these bolts? Now, if I would have some, and I would be able to replace them, does not take away that if I break them now, so they won't even come out at all, I can't even replace them. I did have some. No, I thought I had some of these bolts, but I do not. I have this, but that's not what this is. So what I actually need is some sort of a lever. I don't have that. So what I need is the proper size. I can check to see if there's one bigger, but I think that that's actually the biggest one. Not the smaller. So what I need is a bigger size. And then the, what's that called? Rattle. That's what I need. I need a bigger size. Which I don't have right now. Oh my god. I got one bolt from the 11 bolts loosened. I can try and do the one up there. Yeah. So here it helped to do it tight and then loose. I cannot reach that one. But that still, I don't have the bottom one fixed. Okay. Oh. There's something in my eye. No, this doesn't work. This thing is not strong enough. Strong enough to live without you. Oh. There's one big DJ playing in my head. Okay, another one came out. Okay, so this is kind of positive, kind of. Some of them are coming out. I'm so worried that I'm actually going to drop the entire door. So that will be horrible. Okay, let's just keep them in. So this only has one more. Yeah. Oh, this one's also loose now. So these are all loose. But I don't think that I can move the door. I think that I thought that I needed to have all of them loose. I don't think I can pick up the door now. I think the bottom one also needs to be loose. So I don't think this is gonna help for now. Let's try. No, it's just moving all the things. No. No, they are actually, oh, they are loose, but it's stuck in the bottom. So. Okay, but it's progress. And I really have to give up on these soon, because there's like a limit to which I can. I'm just gonna keep it in here. I'm already damaging them. That's not what we want in life. That's not what we want at all. So annoyed by this. I just wanted to change. I just wanted to adjust the door. What is something else? Whack it again. Whack it like 100 times. So the door is actually not sitting square. It's sitting like, I filmed it. I think it's sitting like this. I took a video so I can remember. So what I need to do is make it square, and then I can also make it go tighter in. Go tighter, like here. I can move this so that it's tighter inside. But distracted. First I have to do is align these things. But I cannot do that if these bolts won't come off. Bobby, stay. Okay, Bobby's right. I just really don't know how to fix this now. If I cannot get the bolts out, I cannot make the door more secure. I can keep whacking it like a crazy person. But it's not really beneficial for the bolts. Oh, you know what I can do? Yeah! I just had an epiphany. One of the bolts comes off. So I can actually spray inside the door. So now there's W40 on the inside of the bolts. Maybe that's helpful. Maybe that is. Okay, that's making me think positive thoughts. Okay, I'm thinking of just taking the dogs for a walk. Think about ways how we can make this work. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. I just wanted to try and fix the freaking door. Okay, I watched the video. What I need to do is I need to get those bolts off on the front. And then in the back, the vertical bolt, that one is moving. So I do need to have the other ones loose, but maybe if I get these in the right position and then I get that one just a little bit like that, move that, that might be enough. I don't know. I'm over it. I want to stop. It's a mess in the van. It's cold. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I don't want to do this anymore. But I need to have the heater running, and it's kind of poisoning us. So I don't really have a chance of, how do you say that? I don't really have a choice. That's what I want to say. Okay, let's see. It's raining outside. Let's see if maybe the W40 got into the door and helped clear the bolts. I'm so tired. I don't want to do this anymore. I've been at this for hours. Okay, let's continue. Oké. Dus die. Oh nee. Niet vallen alsjeblieft. Scary. No, it's too tight. This is difficult. Oh. Stay. Please be gentle with me. This is really scary. How can I lift this up? Oh, like that. Where's the thing? Oh, crap. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Oh, okay, put forward. Okay, go up. Oh, it's too heavy. Crap. Oh, here. I can't really hold it. Oh, there you go. Oh, crap. It's so scary. Just gentle. Is it okay? Looks like it's exactly where the same when we started. Okay, so this is where we're at for now. I adjusted these, that one, the top one, that one I cannot budge. I need to get a new, different thing for that. It's like the 100th time today. It is looking better. It rolls smooth. This is looking better. It's looking more straight. If anything, this is like just a tiny bit higher, but it's closing, or this is closing more. It's actually going a little bit more back, but I cannot adjust all the angles. It sucks. What I did, I adjusted the most in this angle. So I used this one to make the door go up, but it was raining. I couldn't show you. I haven't adjusted that one. Where does that latch onto? Oh yeah. I might need to adjust that too. I didn't see that one. Let me check. I think that one also needs to go higher. I think that one needs to go higher also. I didn't even see that one. But it closes. I can check it out. It's looking better. It's not perfect. It's not perfect at all. It's good enough to try out if it's working. But it's not perfect at all. Nothing about this is perfect. But I cannot keep going. For one, it's already almost 4, so we have about an hour and a half daylight left. I need to eat, the dogs need to eat, I need to walk the dogs, there's stuff I need to do. I would like to go to the store tonight and see if I can find the proper suitable thing so I can try and do the bolts tomorrow. And once I have them loose, I think I'll just go past the dealer or somewhere. Maybe I can order them online. Just replace the ones that I've kind of damaged for the future. Maybe we need to put some grease on there or something because there's rust inside the door. It's looking better. It's closing better than it did. It's not perfect, but it might be better. Yeah, I get so annoyed. I want to put that. I want to make that part go up a little bit more, but that means I need to let go down there. I hope I didn't put too much strain on one of the parts. I did see that this part is moving too much, but that seems to be already that's something that has been developing. This is how it's supposed to move, and then there's 2 wheels, And this wheel, the front wheel, is actually, it has, look. I don't think that's good. So I will keep an eye on that. I don't think it's supposed to have this movement, but we'll see. I hope it doesn't fall off out of the thing. It's looking better. So it's looking better. It's closing better. It's not perfect. I didn't get all the bolts off. There's still some parts I would like to move. If I can get all the bolts loose, I can actually wiggle everything and just try and move everything in the right place. But now I only adjusted a couple of spots that I got the bolts loose, so it's a little bit better. It's not perfect. It needs to be more centered. I am going to try the heater though, because it's 11 degrees in the van. It's super cold. It's super humid. It's really wet today. And I'm going to walk the dog so that we're not going to get gassed inside the van. And then tonight I think I'm going to go to the store and see if I can find that part, that one little, the right size of the bit that I need, so that I can try again tomorrow. And now I've like sprayed them 100 times, so hopefully tomorrow they'll be much more loose. Let's see. And otherwise maybe I'll ask the neighbors if they have something that might help me. But for now it's better. Let's see if it's good enough. Let's try. The heater's now on, so we're just going to see if this made a difference. Now, it wasn't to say that that was the issue, but it could have been the issue. But it could also not have had anything to do with that. The door is closing better. The door is closing smoother, so it wasn't... it's a good thing I tried this. It's a good thing I tried to figure out how this worked, because I've been noticing for a long while that this wasn't very lining up correctly, and I wanted to adjust it and I didn't do it, and I'm happy that I tried to figure out how to do it. It's also good if I know how to do it, because then I can just keep on top of it, because it's very nice if this door closes correct. Okay, let's just feed the dogs and see. I did take the nasal spray. It's not good. It's the nasal spray that you can get addicted to. It's this one, the odor. It's actually the one I bought in Spain, I think. But it's not good to take a lot. But I'm actually, my sense of smell is very good today. How do you say that? Yeah, I can smell a lot. So I would be noticing sooner if it's coming, and if it's coming, I could be better pinpointing, is it coming from the blower thing? Is it coming from the door side? Is it coming from the heater side? I'm hoping I can start to figure out where the smell is coming from. Now that I'm inside and it's getting warmer, I'm feeling so tired and my face is getting warm. I'm cooking dinner and the heater's been on for about an hour now. I do smell it. And I don't know what that smell is. But it seems to be very light. But the thing is, it seems to only start smelling after about an hour or so. I can't really see. I don't know where it's coming from. So I did go outside twice, but that didn't start the smell. I don't know where it's coming from. Let's smell where the heat is coming in. Wait, let's check. Let's smell the air. I'm not sure. Yeah, it might be just coming in through the air, which means it is somehow coming from the heater itself. So then, I have to say though, about the door, it's closing very well. And it's doing way better than it did. So it's not all there yet, but it's way better. I'm very happy about that because I didn't even realize how tight it was going. It's going very well now. But now I need to figure out how this heater works. And that if it gets hot, somehow exhaust gets sucked and pushed over here or something. I don't know how that works. Something's not right. Anyway, it's now 21 degrees, so I'm just gonna turn the heater off because it's now warm and it's not too cold outside. I think it's 10 degrees outside, so that should stay nice and warm for a little while. My food is boiling. But doesn't like the banging of the rain on the ceiling. So yeah, okay, I'm so tired. Okay, let's eat. So I just talked to the dude who installed the heater, and we think that the dust that's still in the heater might be causing the problem. So I'm gonna try and use a vacuum cleaner and a little brush and stuff and clean out some more. Kind of makes sense if that's the issue, because that would mean that because when it's not blasting full mode but it's just on slow, it starts to smell even more, and that could make sense because then the heat is more inside of the heater and not blasting as much, so then the dust that's in there gets more warmed up. I don't know, so many theories, but let's go see if I can fix it. So even though it was late and I was tired, having my dinner gave me some more energy, and I really wanted to try and get some more of the dust out. So I got my friend's vacuum cleaner and I got this tiny brush and carefully brushed in between everywhere. And I had actually cleaned the heater the day before, but I didn't use a vacuum cleaner. I just brushed all the dust off, so maybe some of that dust settled in the bottom of the heater. I have no idea what the theory is behind the dust smelling, but I do know that I'm going to keep on top of this and keep this clean, because after I cleaned it the same evening it was still smelling quite bad, but the day after the smell had gone away. So I don't know what this is. I don't know why this is, but it somehow helped. I also got like a dust blower thing that I would like to try next, but for now it's good enough, it's working, and I'm very happy because it started freezing again, so I really needed my heater. So I'm very happy that I got the guts to open up this thing and try and figure it out and clean it thorough and kind of hopefully help this issue. And hopefully we can use the heater now without any more smells. Okay, so that was it for today's video. I'm gonna stop the video here. There's gonna be a part 2. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you want to support me and my journey, please go to the subscription. I have this little campfire that you can join. Please join it and support our journey, and then we can keep making content together. I will see you in the next one. And in the meantime, don't forget to say yes to Newvanventures.